What is going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well right now. I decided to download a dual cam app on my phone, and what it is what you're seeing right now. And I can actually move, well, I might not be able to move. I know on the iPhone you're able to move this picture here, right here, that showing me. You're able to move that around and put it to corner and stuff. It's pretty neat. But on Androids, you are unable to have that feature on that phone. So I had to download it separately, and it's a pretty cool feature. I think I may continue to keep this. There's a YouTuber that just discovered it, and he started using that in some of his videos. So I may go ahead and, well, you can't really see me very well. That's okay. I may go ahead and use these in, well, I may use this in different videos that I do. I think it's pretty cool. I know in picture mode you're able to move it, but in video mode I don't know for sure. I tried to, and what happens is there's like a brightness that adjusts, and that's not what I was really looking for. So right now I'm going to clock out at the clinic that I usually clock in at. I usually clock in or clock out at my clinic that I work at, but the clinic I'm going to now is an orthopedic clinic, and it's maybe 4 to 5 minutes away from my home, as this clinic over here is a little farther. So I decided to go ahead and do that, get home and get some sleep and get up. Whoa, oh, I lost you guys. Woo! Alright, hopefully everything's okay now. Yeah, hopefully I can get some sleep and get up, get the boys ready, take one to school, and then take one with me and do some errands. And then hopefully by the time we are finished our errands, me and myself can come back home with my child and drop him off, and then I can get ready to go to sleep. And hopefully I can sleep for a while. I did think about mowing my front lawn, but just the idea of it is, it sounds good because it needs it, but just having to try to, like, get the material out, the weed eater, the mower, and do that little spot, and then, like, I feel rushed, in other words, and I really don't like that. I'd rather have the time to do it and not feel rushed, and feel okay, and take a break if I need to. But I don't know. It is what it is. I might just run it over with the mower real fast and try to get a lot of that high brush out of the way. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so over here to your right is, or was actually, an apartment complex that wound up, I think it was, I don't know what happened to it. vacant. There's mold all over it. They tore it down. Now it's just an empty lot. It is pretty eerie and cool at the same time, to where you can see the basketball court in some of the parking spots where the people parked and played basketball and lived over there. Is pretty interesting. And so if I can, I'll try to film some of that during the daytime. Yeah, so I think while I'm up doing some errands, I'll probably do that. If I can think of it, I'll probably go over there and show you all. I don't know if I'll use this mode though. I might. It's pretty interesting though. I'm having a good time playing with it. But yeah, this street is called Phoenix Avenue. There's a lot of hotels, motels. I wouldn't say hotels, motels. Behind the motels, you just seen that sign that had an arrow pointing that way to the airport. It had an airplane on it. That's the airport. That's the Fort Smith Airport. And it's a small little airport. I think we have maybe one plane that leaves and takes out. And arrives rather. And so that's pretty cool. Wish it was a little bit bigger. That's okay. That's what she said. Anyway, I am fixing the clock out, and I will get back to you guys here in a little bit. Well, hope everybody's doing well. I'm not sure if this is a good quality sound. Right now, I'm going to, well, first of all, I'm trying to test out my new mic, and hopefully it's going to work out. I'm actually trying it out on this Fort Smith website, and it's the city of Fort Smith, and it tells you basically everything that you need to know about the city and the services and things like that. So I would like to try to tell you a little bit where you can find your information, and I'll show you. So you go to fortsmith.gov, fortsmithar.gov, and it will take you here to this beautiful page. And off to the right here, hold on one second, I'm going to adjust something. Anyway, so if you go here, also here, you're able to type in your, what you want to look up that day, which is restaurants, movie theaters, where to pay a bill, things like that. And also, if you come down here to services, you can click on that, and it will open this little page here. And you have all of your little icons and report an issue or request service or human resources. So we'll go ahead and do transit. And what you will do is scroll down and come over here to the left side of the screen. And you will go through these different little, I don't know what they're called. Just little boxes that highlight the color orange. And what you do is just go through them, click it if you want, and then it will proceed to different menus within the page, and you get to read when the Fort Smith route is or what the route is that day. And then also this is your information here, your contact information, There's a fax number. There's a phone number. That's the address of the place. And there's a lot of, I think there's a lot of like different languages too that you can pick from, which is very nice. They have this in Oregon. They have this organized very, very well. Bus transportation, fixed route services, curbside service. So you're able to, click on here and let's say that, and it will talk about a little bit about the what the transit provides and things like that, and it goes into detail. So let me go back here to the home page, and it also has, let me see. So we were at services. So basically, if you wanted to know when the trash day is or when recycle is, you can go there. And it will tell you a little bit about that, like missed collection, the collection calendar, holiday schedule. So they have it in like a nutshell. They have it in order, and they have other little side things here, like the calendar. Click on that. So let me see. Today's the 10th. Let's see what's going on the 10th. And then if you click on that, it will tell you all the events, if you could see that. And I think the first event will be happening, let me see, 11 a.m. on April the 13th. So there's a few days out from this date. But yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of, like this one, Historic District Commission meeting, May the 7th, 2026 at 5:30 p.m. I mean, they have it all lined up, and then they have it for months out, like several months out too. So it's really cool. They have your bill pay off to the side here. They have the community resources, common resident permits, frequently asked questions. Whatever you need. It's very simple, self-explanatory. And you go to news, and so that basically brings up what's going on in the community. So we'll click on our parks and playgrounds and see what's going on with this. So you can scroll down and see the different parks that are here in town. That's a good one, Caroline Cross Park. We were there the other day for a Baha'i celebration. It was nice. Me and my wife, well, I say me, my wife discovered a park in, excuse me, in Fort Chaffee, and the name of it is Celebration Park, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to start bringing my kids there because it's very nice. And it's not that these parks aren't nice, but I don't know, I feel like it's safer, and like not too many people know about it, and it's kind of like an open area to where you can just park your car, walk a few feet, and you're there at the playground. I like that. I don't really like how some parks you have to walk, a long distance and then get to the playground. I mean, like, that's okay, but I don't know. Everybody has their own preference. But yeah, so you have Creekmore, you have Compass Park, that's downtown. You have this one that's on Garrison Avenue. You have the tennis or the pickleball, which is it was a tennis court. I think they just made a pickleball uh, complex now, which is cool. And that's in I want to say that's in Ben Gurion Park. Maybe it's in Chaffee. I guess that is in Chaffee. Maybe I'm thinking about the one in Ben Gurion Park. I don't know. Let me see. Got the Fort Smith Park, Riverfront Drive. I'm trying to figure out where this one is. But anyway, long story short, all this are where, parks are and things like that. And I am just very happy where they have a website that has everything in order for the community. And I'm pretty sure every city has something like this. So I would imagine Van Buren, Oklahoma, Texas, Philadelphia, Vermont, Minnesota. You just have to look it up. I Googled this because I couldn't remember the website. And so the website is right there. And what I did was I just looked up Fort Smith under Google, and I came to, I had to scroll down. I finally figured out the home page for Fort Smith. And so, but this is our city and the message from our mayor. And it says, "We are a city built on resilience." I can't pronounce that. Corporation in pride in our shared future. If we want a better future, we cannot simply wait for fate to be kind to us. I'm asking us. So that's cool. I couldn't really read it that well because it was kind of small print. But yeah, so let me see. Acres of public parks, 316. Inhabitants, 89,142. Square miles of city limits, 68. Home of the United States Marshall Museum, 1. So that's pretty cool. So, you're able to really just take matters into your own hands here. And you can just hover over these little names like government, and this will all pop up. Oops. And you come down here if it will let you. And then you get to kind of pick one of these in this category, or so on and so forth. So like I said, everything is just basically there for your viewing. And if you have any questions, I'm sure they have a contact here at the bottom of the page, so I'm sure you can email them, or I think there's a number somewhere that you can. Yeah, there it is. But I thought I would make this short little video for you guys. Sorry it's not a video that is 100% real, fun. I'm going to try to, well, I don't know if that's going to work. So I just got this dual camera downloaded on my phone, and it's pretty neat. I like it. It's not too bad. But I'm currently... Well, that's the end of my little video that I made. I'm going to edit it and try to see if I can set it up and ship it out. export it and see if I can try to make a video this weekend. But I don't have a whole lot going on this weekend. I'm gonna watch my kids. My wife's at work. Probably take them to the playground. Probably go to the grocery store. Probably take them to a few places here in Fort Smith. I wanted to go outside to Fayetteville or Bentonville, but like outside of Fort Smith and outside the city a little bit. Go to Fayetteville or Rogers or Russellville or like a little place up there. But I need new tires, so I'm gonna hold off on going on any long trips. I'm just gonna stay here in town. And plus, I think this weekend we're supposed to have storms. I know for Sunday and Monday we're definitely supposed to have storms. Um, I'm gonna try to get this microphone off and hold it. So a lot of people clip this little microphone on weird stuff. I might get like a tongue depressor or like a little pin or something and hold it on there. But yeah, anyway, I'm getting off track. Yeah, so I'm going to probably just hang out with the kids here in the fort, as people say, if they ever say it anymore. But yeah, I at some point I'm gonna have to put my fence, like the gate, my fence gate. I'm gonna have to install that. That's gonna take me most of the day because it's my first time ever really like doing any handyman work like that. So yeah, just starting on it just took me a day, forever and a day to like try to get everything measured and to be perfect because it's my first time doing that. But I think I did okay. I think I took a picture or a video of like my work afterwards, but I still have to put the supports in. So that'll be another day. But what I'm going to do is hang out with my kids, and I'm not sure what I'm going to eat this weekend. I'm going to probably make a crock pot meal. That sounds pretty good. I don't know. If you have any ideas, just hit me up on here. Leave a comment, and I'll try to read your comments and see what we can work with, and see if I can pick one of your recipes. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good weekend. I'll probably be back. I'll probably film a little bit this weekend. Um, I know that there was a little area that a apartment complex that I wound up passing by, and I wanted to do a video in that area because it's no longer there. And I don't know the reason why it it got shut down and abandoned, and they finally like tore it down. Um, so it's just an empty lot, empty field. But what's eerie is the fact that there are basketball courts still there. You can see, and I think there's like a pool still there. I'm sure, like they might have covered it up. I have no idea, but I still want to go over in that area. And I've been since it's been demolished and cleared out. I've been in that area to pull over on the side of the road to make a phone call, and that was like several years ago. But since then, I haven't really been in that area. But yeah, so that's all I have right now, and I hope everybody's doing well, and hope everybody has a good weekend. And this is it for me. So hopefully that website helped you, and I'll be coming out with more little like helpful tips with different little websites and things like that, and little history videos. Hopefully soon. I might even take you guys on my bike rides. I might start up here in a few weeks, couple days to a few weeks. But all right, guys, you take it easy, and I'll see you later. Bye, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and comment. All right, guys, bye.